All right, the April 15th Middleton Tourism Commission meeting's been called to order with the first item on the agenda being the approval of the minutes from the February 18th meeting.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Miller.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Todd is out, so I will give the hotel report.
March minutes.
March minutes. Oh, shoot, we got two sets, sorry. March 18th minutes as well. Whenever you'd like to make a motion to approve the March 18th meeting minutes.
Miller makes the motion.
Miller,
Second.
second. Jose, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, both sets of minutes are approved then. Hotel reports, I really don't have a whole lot to report at this point that's changed since the last meeting. Transient bookings are still primarily event related, driven by events, that kind of thing. Business travel is still down. No change. It's not further down than what it was. It's just barely existent, I guess, is the best descriptor. But group business is still keeping us floating. Obviously, there's a lot of moving parts going on in the economy right now, as well as with international tourism. Obviously, international. We're not New York City's. Lucky for us in this environment, I guess. But it's definitely got people nervous. We just had an all-company meeting about 2 hours ago, and the question was asked, and they didn't have a clear answer. I don't think anybody's got a clear answer. Just that they're watching it by the hour, really, is how quickly things are changing. So, these tariffs and everything else are definitely going to affect the economy, but directly tourism, obviously. So, not great. But that's all I've got for updates right now. No real large new pieces of business coming down the pike for this year, but we're working on booking out into future years. So, that's really about it. Mari?
Okay. All right, thank you so much. And like I said before, Todd Fresh is out sick today. He emailed me just before the meeting, so we will just catch up with him next month. For the director's report, okay, so a couple of things to go over. You guys, oh yeah, and this is the CXC package that was just part of the last meeting. He just hadn't brought it until the day of. Okay, here we go. So all of you had a chance to read and look over this. Destinations Wisconsin is the statewide organization that we're also a part of. We're associate members. And they have the standards of conduct, which, I mean, if you read it, it's pretty self-explanatory. But the reason why I wanted to go through and do the official adopting of it is because we are applying for official accreditation through the organization. In fact, I'm part of that membership committee, and I rewrote the guidelines and the application and everything this winter. And I volunteered as sort of a guinea pig because we've never had associate members apply before. And so we're slightly different. We obviously operate under a different business model. And so I was going through it, and one of the things that we don't have, or at least I couldn't find, because not everything is digitized and I'm lazy, is whether or not we have ever officially adopted the standards of conduct. It is not a legal requirement. We don't have to. But we do have to in order to apply for accreditation. And so that's why it hasn't really come up, because it's not a terrible thing if we haven't and we aren't in trouble, but it is one of the requirements for Destinations Wisconsin that we adopt their standards of conduct. So if you had a chance to read through this, if you have any questions, please ask. If you don't, then I'm just going to ask Jim to call for a vote to accept this, and then I will sign this on behalf of all of us. And then Jim will have to sign a copy, and then that will be included in our application. Did anybody have any questions?
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, it's just basically operate like a proper DMO list, and so,
Right.
which we're already doing.
Would anybody like to make a motion to accept the Destination Wisconsin Standards of Conduct?
Miller makes a motion to adopt the standards of conduct.
I'll second.
I'll say, all those in favor?
Oh, any discussion?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
All right. I guess It's pretty straightforward.
Yep.
All right, that one's
I
good.
heard the eyes. Okay. So next up, and this, by the way, oh, let me see if I can make this smaller. That fits. There we go. So this, by the way, was just my crack at doing a mission statement. The first one is literally what I put on anything where I'm describing what we are and what we do. And the second one is sort of a little bit more of a generalization. And in fact, we could even make it shorter and just, stop after. It could just be visit Middleton's mission is to promote the city of Middleton as a leisure destination and support its hospitality industry and local economy through its marketing efforts, period. Like we could even be that short. The examples that I had sent to you of other destinations, a lot of them are one-liners as well.
Mhm.
So it all depends on what you guys want. This will go on the City of Middleton's website where it says mission statement. It'll be listed probably somewhere on our about page. And that's pretty much it. And so it's really what your preference is. And this, by the way, is also a requirement for the accreditation, which is why I'm pushing it through so fast.
I think for a mission statement, pretty short, clear, and concise message is better. I actually like the second option and your possible recommendation to cut it after marketing
Marketing
effort.
efforts. Okay.
I was actually going to suggest just to get that through its marketing effort out of it, because you guys do way more than that. That it just, there's the grants, there's some other stuff.
Sure. So
just
Visit Middleton's mission
just
is
take
to
the
promote-
marketing efforts out of there.
just end at local economy, support its hospitality industry and local economy, period.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at us, concise.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Editing this down. I love shorter the better.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to vote on it?
Yeah, any further input or discussion? Would anybody want to make a motion?
Miller makes a motion to approve the mission statement as agreed upon.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Beautiful. We
Awesome.
have a mission.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna.
That's so official.
Yeah.
And like, this is another thing where I know at some point we probably had a mission statement.
Mhm.
I just can't find the paperwork where we officially adopted one, and the ones that I have found online all are slightly different from one another.
Yeah.
So now we just have it, solid. Okay, and I cannot deliver the first quarter star report because it has not come in. Did you get just yours?
Yeah, I did.
That means I'll probably get it tomorrow.
Yeah, it came through at maybe 2:00 this afternoon.
Oh, then I'll probably get it tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah.
Because I usually get it a day, because Todd usually lets me know when he gets his.
Yep.
And I'm usually a day behind. So in May, I'll be able to give you guys the full finance report and hopefully the full finance report and star report. And because Q1 revenue will be in. And then we will also in May discuss the Destination Medicine 2-year agreement. And hopefully I will send that out. I need to review it once with my city administrator and then send out to you any edits that we were suggesting as well, so that maybe we can get as much feedback from all of you individually so that I can go back to DM with any questions that we have before we actually meet in May. So it'll A, speed up the May meeting, and B, hopefully it'll mean that we can actually vote to approve it in May rather than booting it to June. Because we usually try to start the budget process in June so I can show you something in July. And then that's all I had on the schedule so far for May, which is going to be a lot. And we will require quorum. So if there's anything that's going to be a problem for you guys to meet on May 20th, please email me. If it looks like we might not make quorum, then I'll send out a doodle poll so that we can get that on the books as soon as possible. And then in June, I don't know if I'll have anything huge unless we have grant requests, and then July will be the big one again, because July will be the budget. And I'll get back to you, I think that date works so far. I've got 2 different conferences in July. This will be the first time that we're attending Destinations International because it's in Chicago.
Mhm.
And it's just me going for that one, and I'm probably not going for the full 5 days. I've looked at the calendar. I think I'm going to just go for 3. And then I have a Destinations Wisconsin meeting, which I may or may not attend in person. I think I still get credit if I attend the board meeting portion by Zoom. And I might end up doing that just so that I'm not out of office quite so much.
Yeah.
But July will be the one where we go through the first round of the budget so that you can officially approve it in August, because it has to be approved in August to go forward. My other quick question for you all was, has anyone received their letters of appointment from the mayor? That sometimes doesn't come until May.
I've not.
But from what I understand, all of you reapplied. Does that sound correct? Okay, because I think,
The application process,
I
it was
think
just,
that's what, because I had asked, I was like, did anybody not reapply? So I'm hoping we're all, the gang's back together in June,
Right.
and let me know otherwise. And that's all I have for you guys, really.
Yeah,
Does anybody have any
appointments.
questions for me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the
Sorry, what was it?
appointments to committees. We've got a council meeting tonight, and so they're finalized tonight. So
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
because the mayor makes all the appointments. She'll let us know who all those people are, and then it'll be finalized. And so
Awesome.
Okay,
we're done
perfect.
tonight.
And then that's all I have. Does anybody have anything for us or questions about anything going on? National Travel and Tourism Week is the first week in May. So you'll be seeing lots of stuff from us on social. And that's all I've got.
All right.
well, that was
Anybody
easy.
like to?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Who hates a short meeting?
Right. None of mine are ever this lucky. So, with that, would anybody like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Jose, got a second?
Miller second.
Miller. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Have a great evening, everybody.
All right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank
everybody.
you all.
Have a good one.
Bye.
You too. Yeah. Mine never ended. 15 minutes or scheduled for an
almost-
hour. And
it almost makes